Hi, I haven't seen you guys in a minute. I have the washing machine running in the background, so I'm sorry if it's loud and distracting. But I am excited to share with you guys today that I have hit one of the round numbers of my weight loss. Eating ends with 0, and my goal pre-vacation is only 4 pounds away. I'm trying not to get too excited because vacation is literally a week from today, and I've never lost 4 pounds in a week, and I feel like that seems very drastic, and I don't want to do that, but I'm so freaking proud of myself. But also, it's been a struggle, it's been a journey, because the scale, so I have been getting into a bad habit of weighing myself every morning at the same time before I eat anything, because I feel like that would be the most consistent, is right in the morning with an empty stomach after sleep. But if you do that, just know my chart looks like this. Whether it's water weight or just if you spend a day eating more or if you don't work out, it's going to fluctuate so crazy. And I feel like I'm getting a better relationship with my hunger cues. I always have this anxiety about I'm not going to have enough to eat. I'm going to be starving because I'm really uncomfortable with the feeling of being hungry. I just really struggle with that feeling for some reason. And I haven't really reached that point. But even while I'm eating, I'm always like, oh, I want to eat enough so I'm not hungry before food is available to me again. But I watched this video by Lean Beef Patty, which I love her. I love her personality. Anyways, I love her personality. I don't know if she's the best one to take advice from because she is very strict on her consumption and her intake in general. She tracked and came from a place of an eating disorder, but I think she looks healthier now. And I'm not gonna comment on, I respect where she is. I just hope that it's in a healthy way. And from what she puts online, it really seems like it is, because she still will have those days where she enjoys a sweet treat or something like that. But for the most part, she's extremely disciplined. So I'm trying to get to that point and still being able to enjoy myself, go out, but being able to be conscious of what I'm ordering, how much of it I'm eating, and then listening to my hunger cues. And I'm just so proud. And especially, I haven't been talking to you guys a lot recently because I've been embarrassed because I was messing up. Not messing up, but just there was a week where I just really wasn't tracking, and it's hard to track, and I was out of town for my job, so it was hard to get to the gym and get a good workout in. And that's what the hardest part is, when you start to get on a weight loss journey and you see the results, and then I get put in a position where I'm going out to eat for every meal of my day, and you can't really track. Sometimes they do have the calories, and I feel like relieved to see that. And even on those days, I've been at least trying, searching up Olive Garden or searching up Panera or whatever. So I'm still in the ballpark, but I'm still not good enough where I can just see a bun, like a bread bun, or like an amount of something on my plate where I can know what the nutrition information is it whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I've been just really trying to eat until I don't feel hungry anymore, and then remind myself that if I get hungry again, I can always eat more. So I've been trying to just do that. And usually, honestly, after I feel full, which also comes with eating slower and taking your time when eating. Usually when I feel full, I don't feel hungry again. So I don't know where this fear was stemming from. But I also have not hit that feeling of being full, and I love that feeling of being full. Just being full and fat and happy, and just, that's a phrase, like fat and happy, or just being so comfortable. Snuggle time! I'm up of my delicious meal and now I'm ready for snuggles. I haven't hit that point either of just that fullness. I'm just staying in the range of not hungry, not full, which is very new to me because I'm used to eating to the point where I feel full and I won't eat for 3 or 4 hours. But now I'm just staying in that range, and then when I'm hungry, maybe grabbing a yogurt or maybe grabbing something to push me back to not being full or not being hungry. It's weird. It's a scale. But so... Also, I forgot to mention, what I crave after almost every meal is something comforting, whether it is a sweet treat, and I've been having these 100-calorie Yasso ice cream bars, or warm. So lately I've been drinking hot coffee, or not hot coffee, sweet coffee, iced coffee, because I don't have a hot coffee machine, or hot tea with a little bit of sugar. And this not only mentally puts an end to my meal, because I really just feel like once I start eating, I almost get into this frenzy of just like, oh, I'm gonna grab a scoopful of seeds, and I'm gonna grab a scoopful of this, and then I'm gonna have some Takis, and then I still have all my favorite foods around, so it's very hard for me not to get into that feeding frenzy type mentality. So I eat my lunch like a meal, whether it's a wrap or a sandwich or a salad, and then a side. There's always a side, whether it's yogurt or cottage cheese or Takis or something to pair with that. And then at the end, I'll have like an ice cream or a coffee or a tea. And the coffee has been helping decrease my appetite significantly, but it's also making me so anxious. And my caffeine intake right now is higher than it has literally ever been. So that's definitely not my favorite piece of information. I don't like that at all, actually. So I think usually what I do is I wake up in the morning and I have some caffeine, and then halfway through the day for lunch, and especially because I'm at work, I usually have a Diet Coke, and it'll just not only just give me a recharge halfway throughout the day to just push until the end, but I love it. I'm addicted to them now. They're so good. And I rely on that to be the sweetness at the end of the meal. I don't know if there's a science to that or something, but literally that's how my brain works, is I want something sweet to end the meal. So I've been doing that, but I think in the evening it's been hard for me not to want more, and sometimes I grab some more caffeine, so I'm taking in 3 different times, whether it's pre-workout or another coffee, and then my appetite will go down, which while trying to cut is good as long as I'm eating nutritionally dense meals, but also I'm just so anxious, and I feel like I've made this subconscious rule to not have caffeine after 5 p.m. because I also want to make sure I'm getting good sleep. But I'm also, and I don't know if this is just because of the calorie decrease, but I'm so tired all the time, and then I'm using that to have more caffeine, and then I'm just more reliant on the caffeine. So I've gotten this bad cycle that I really don't know how to get out of right now. So I think that I'm gonna try to make sure, at least in the evening, that I am having something caffeine free. But I think I'm okay enough with having caffeine in the morning and the afternoon for now. If I ever feel like I'm getting too dependent on it, or I know that I don't like the idea of drinking a diet soda every day just because I feel like there's a lot of bad stuff in it. The ingredients list, if it gets to the point where I don't know what's on there, I don't like that. It just makes me anxious and uncomfortable. So I feel like I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll have coffee, but coffee halfway throughout the day seems just kind of violent in comparison to like a Diet Coke. But these are all the things that I'm going through at this stage of my cutting journey. It's officially been 2 months, I think, that I've been consistently tracking, and I've lost 11 pounds in the 2 months. The first month alone, I lost 10, and that's at my lowest peak and my highest high. So the second month, I lost 6 at my highest peak and my lowest low. But overall, I've only lost 11. So it literally, one day you could be down 3, and then the next day you're up 3. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But overall, I'm down 11 pounds, and at this point, I'm developing a caffeine addiction. So, not my favorite thing, but something that I'm trying to keep aware. I can't have everything, so I'm just trying to keep awareness of it, but not getting too crazy with it until I reach sustainability with trying to lose the weight. So, but have a nice day. I don't really have many other updates. I'm getting ready for my trip to Hawaii, which I'm so excited about. And I got all this stuff. I usually never spoil myself on expensive things. I always buy from Shein or from Amazon for convenience, but I bought from Pretty Little Thing, PacSun, Dolls Kill, and Amazon. And I think one more place. And Urban Outfitters. Every single one of those places other than Amazon is a new shopping thing for me, and you know what, I deserve it, and I don't know why I don't justify that, because I would easily spend that on someone I love. So I'm gonna try them on and then maybe relist them on Depop so I can get some of that money back, because justifying spending the amount of money, by any means it wasn't actually as crazy as I thought. I think that it's getting more competitive and the prices have decreased, but I still think after I wear this stuff to Hawaii, I will relist it on my Depop account, so definitely stay tuned for that, because I'll show the retail price, what I'm listing it at. But I'm just gearing up and getting excited and definitely spending more time outside. I've been trying to walk outside, and here's the next part of the journey. So thank you for staying tuned and following along with me. I really appreciate the support and the love. It means the world to me. And drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you and connect with you. And until next time, be kind to yourself. Try to live within that balance. Push that 2% and have a good one. Bye.